On the menu today is a healthy, moist oat cake, completely sugar and flour-free. Let's start by weighing out our ingredients for the perfect balance. Weighing out our oats. 2 portions, 100 grams each. Now, grab a blender and pour in the first portion of oats. Blend them thoroughly until they reach a fine, flour-like consistency. Once the oats are ground, grab a large mixing bowl and transfer the flour into it. This will serve as the dry base for our batter. Next, add the second cup of oats. We're keeping these whole to give our cake a wonderful texture and a bit of a bite. Mix it all up until smooth, and let's move to the next step. Now let's prepare the liquid base. Measure out exactly 250 milliliters of hot milk. Use a measuring cup to be precise. Now, gently pour it into the bowl with the oats, letting them soak up all that warmth and moisture. Mix it all up until smooth, and let's move to the next step. I've already separated 3 eggs into yolks and whites. At this stage, we only need the yolks. Gently add them to the oat mixture. This will give our batter a beautiful golden hue and a richer, creamier taste. Add 1 teaspoon of salt to balance out the sweetness. Add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to give our batter some fluffiness. Add a teaspoon of cinnamon for a spicy aroma and a beautiful golden tint. Now that all the spices and the base are in, give everything a thorough mix. We want the cinnamon, baking powder, and yolks to fully incorporate with the oats, creating a perfect foundation for our cake. While the oat base is resting, let's set the bowl aside and focus on the filling. Take 1 fresh carrot and grate it finely. The carrot is what will make our cake incredibly moist and nutritious. Now, let's head back to our base and add the grated carrot to the bowl. It won't just bring a pop of color. It's the key to that moist, juicy texture that makes carrot-based desserts so irresistible. Pour in 50 milliliters of vegetable oil. This will make our oat cake even more moist and delicious. Pour the oil in with the rest of the ingredients and begin mixing thoroughly. At this stage, it's crucial to reach a completely uniform consistency. The oil needs to fully incorporate with the oats, carrots, and spices. You'll notice the batter becoming glossier and more elastic. This ensures that the cake bakes evenly throughout. Moving on to the next step. Pour the whites we separated earlier into a separate bowl. We'll prepare them individually so they can later add that special lightness and tenderness to our oat batter. Add 2 tablespoons of sweetener to the same bowl with the egg whites. Now, take a hand mixer and start beating the mixture. Gradually increase the speed until the whites transform into a thick, stiff, and snowy peak. This airy structure is what will make our oat cake incredibly light and tender, almost soufflé-like. Now, let's add even more juiciness to our cake. Take one ripe apple and carefully peel it. The apple, combined with the carrot, will create that unique fruity sweetness and tenderness that's so essential for healthy baking. Dice the apple into small cubes. We're not grating it, but specifically dicing it to preserve the structure and experience that pleasant fruit texture in the finished dessert. Combined with the carrot and cinnamon, this creates a perfect flavor balance, making our oat cake truly rich and satisfying. Transfer the prepared apple cubes into a separate bowl. Now let's bring back our whipped egg whites. Gently add the diced apples to this fluffy mixture and start folding them in. It's important to keep that airy volume so the whites coat every apple cube. This combination of air and fruit is what creates the unique texture of our dessert. Now let's add even more nutrition and sweetness to our cake. Take 50 grams each of dried apricots and raisins. To make them plump and flavorful, cover them with hot water. This not only cleans them, but also softens their texture, ensuring they blend perfectly with the rest of the ingredients. Let's make the most of our time and prep the walnuts. We need about 50 grams. Finely chop them to add richness and a deeper flavor profile to our cake. Gather the chopped walnuts into a separate bowl. Look at that wonderful texture. Let's bring back our whipped egg whites and apples. Now add most of the chopped walnuts into the bowl. Be careful though, leave about 1/3 aside. We'll need those later for the final touch. Gently fold everything together, making sure to keep that light, airy volume. It's time to bring both parts of our masterpiece together. Take the main bowl with the oats and carrots and gently fold in the airy mixture from the second bowl, our whipped egg whites with apples and walnuts. Now, using gentle circular motions, start merging these different textures. We're turning them into a single, rich batter that will form the foundation of our incredible dessert. Now for the apricots. After their hot soak, they've become incredibly juicy. Dice them finely so the flavor spreads evenly throughout the batter. Apricots combined with carrots and cinnamon is a classic pairing that makes any pastry taste truly sophisticated. Now for the final flourishes. Add our raisins and the diced apricots. Pour them into the batter and give everything a thorough mix. Look how rich and vibrant the mixture is becoming. These dried fruits will act as little pockets of sweetness, making every slice of the cake truly special. Preparing the mold is a bit of a ritual. Glide a piece of butter across the entire surface, creating a thin, protective layer. Now, everything is ready to fill the mold with our aromatic batter and send it off to achieve that perfect golden crust. Now, carefully pour our aromatic batter into the mold. Try to distribute it evenly so it fills the entire space. After that, take a spatula and gently smooth out the surface. Leave the cake for a moment and grab the scales. Measure out 50 grams of oats for the final prep stage. You'll find out exactly what they're for in just a second. In a separate bowl, combine the oats and our chopped nuts. This will be the final chord of our preparation. Add a spoonful of cinnamon to the oats and nuts for depth of flavor, and honey for the perfect sweetness and texture. The honey will help the ingredients caramelize in the oven, creating that sophisticated glaze and crunch that makes pastry truly special. Take your time merging the components in the bowl. The spicy cinnamon and sweet honey create a thick golden mixture. We'll blend it thoroughly until it's completely uniform. The aroma is already incredible, and once out of the oven, this topping will turn our healthy dessert into a truly restaurant-quality dish. Let's bring back our baking mold. Now, gently spread that aromatic mixture of oats, nuts, honey, and cinnamon over the top. Distribute it in an even layer across the entire surface of the cake. During baking, this very layer will transform into a gorgeous, crunchy crust, providing the perfect contrast to the juicy carrot and apple base. Everything is ready. Place our cake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Let it bake for 45 to 50 minutes. During this time, your kitchen will be filled with the amazing aroma of cinnamon and honey, and our dessert will develop that perfect golden crust and tender texture. Look at this beauty. Our cake is out of the oven, golden, fluffy, and so aromatic. To ensure our masterpiece keeps its perfect shape, gently run a spatula around the edges of the cake. We're loosening it from the sides to help it release smoothly and carefully. See how easily it pulls away? That means we've done everything just right. While our cake rests for a moment, let's prepare a silky glaze. We'll need 70 milliliters of hot milk and a few bars of sugar-free white chocolate. Pour the hot milk over the chocolate and start stirring gently. You'll see the chocolate slowly melt, transforming into a smooth, glossy ganache that will perfectly complement our dessert. To make our glaze thicker and silkier, we're adding half a teaspoon of cornstarch. Stir everything again until perfectly smooth. The cornstarch will help the sauce spread beautifully over the surface and prevent it from soaking in too quickly, creating a perfect finish. Now pop the mixture into the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes. The heat will activate the cornstarch and the glaze will begin to thicken. Now for the most satisfying part. Pour our snowy white glaze over the cake. Look how beautifully it coats the crunchy nut and oat crust. Spread it evenly across the entire surface, letting the sauce soak into the top layer just a bit. This combination of white chocolate and the spiced base looks absolutely stunning. And the final touch that turns our homemade cake into a true pastry masterpiece. Sprinkle delicate almond flakes over the top. They add a subtle, nutty aroma and make the dessert look truly festive. Now our carrot cake looks absolutely flawless. Now, let's take a look at the inside of this cake. See how moist and tender it is? The vibrant carrot flecks, apple chunks, and walnuts create an incredibly rich texture. The combination of the soft sponge with the crunchy topping and creamy glaze is pure bliss in every bite. I really loved this recipe. It turned out so cozy and delicious. How about you? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. There are plenty more tasty and healthy ideas coming your way.